I agreed to join a Greenpeace sit-down protest in the Japanese embassy, in a Japanese airline in London.
As you do.
Because the Japanese were still hunting whales at the time, and Greenpeace thought this was wrong. And so they asked me if I would join them in a sit-down protest.
Okay.
At the Japanese airline.
Oh, who goes
and they got somebody else. Ooh, mid-80s. And they got another guy. They said, we've also got somebody else who's, you know, vaguely well-known, who's going to join you in this. And have you ever seen Fawlty Towers?
Yeah.
Well, it was the guy who plays Manuel.
Oh, yeah. Organising the protest. Brilliant.
So we walked down Piccadilly towards wherever it was, and huge building, this airline, and gradually they pushed Andrew Sachs, his name is, and myself to the front, and it was decided that we would go through the door first, walk into the foyer of this airline, and sit down on the carpet.
Okay.
And then about 20 or 30 Greenpeace people would come along behind us and sit down as well. And the nearer we got to the Japanese airline office, the more nervous I got. I'd never actually done anything vaguely illegal like this.
Is it illegal?
Well, vaguely. It's not very nice, is it? But then it's not supposed to be.
No.
Anyway, so I said to Andrew Sachs, I said, have you ever done anything like this before? And he went, because he's not Spanish, obviously.
With a name like Andrew Sachs.
He went, no, mate. I said, are you a bit nervous? He said, I'm mate. So we went in, and a couple of wimps, we sort of stood in the middle of the reception area on the carpet. Nobody was taking any notice of it, and we sort of both pathetically squatted down onto our haunches so that we weren't actually sitting, but we were lower than waist height. And the Greenpeace people who were used to it just came and surrounded us and went plonk. And the Japanese people were very polite. They came up to us and said, hello, can we help you? We said, yes, we're protesting against the, you know, mindless slaughter of thousands of whales for your ludicrous culinary preferences. And they went, oh, very good, very good. And they got us tea, and somebody took a photograph of the papers, and it was in the papers.
Did they bring you any whale?
Very kind. They didn't offer us whale meat. But the point was I was a wimp, and I'll hold my hands up and admit it. I mean, I do have principles, but I felt pretty wimpish doing this. I think it was because it wasn't, you know,
You don't... Why were you a wimp? You did it.
Well, I did it because I was asked to, and I'm not very good at saying no, are you?
No, I'm not very good at saying no at all. No.
So?
Don't want to upset people.